sleeping, like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like my noggin. Time to fight Yargadin when you debate who the best, but I sound white. I step up to that mic, cock it then. Oh my God, it's a chicken down again. Abracadabra. And from my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, bro. Like abracadabra. And from my last trick, just like that.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Blake Grupe out and ready to send this away. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Bobby Okereke making that stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They put a receiver in motion right. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. One in behind center with Swift. Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. First down, here's Swift. Jukes out a one stop. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Out of the pistol, Williams. He's trying to push the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here's Swift on second down. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
3rd and 4 coming up now. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Going to run again with Swift. He takes a pop and the ball comes out. And it's picked out by the Giants. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts a turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is...
His first throw is an interception. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. He puts everything behind this one. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready. Moving ahead.
They'll go left side with Tracy. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 24. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Oh, he put some heat on this deep, big gain downfield. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it deep downfield. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Trying again, following the sack. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal.
We go set. Hey, 70. Hey, middle.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Williams on the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. A give right side for Swift. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jason Pinnock there on the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's caught for the first. Oh, this big guy is moving! And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
This one's caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Running back sent in motion. Now Williams. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Now we're going to have a timeout for the players shaken up, and that's DeAndre Swift in some discomfort and being attended to. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go. Check.
Williams from the gun. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They are facing second down deep on their own end. Stafford from the gun. Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Third and just 2 to go. Stafford now against a blitz. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And the Bears are going to be set up with some great field position. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed here to Komet. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Completed over the middle. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down throw by Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Here we go.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
60 Bobcat. Second pocket.
Williams to throw on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. It's about 43 yards for him. Carney's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Ready, hot.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready, hot.
From the 32. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Trap 60. Ready. 60 by 6.
On first down, they'll run. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Go.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80.
Another carry for him. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
From the gun on third down. He lets one fly deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Giants are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready, hot.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Juke the defender. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Big 20.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Tracy once more. Up the sideline, past the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. They get 35 out of that one. And the Giants will have a 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants driving. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Taking a deep shot here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears get the football. Third interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
1st down, Williams. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
He finds Slayton. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
It's dime defense from the G-men, 3rd down. They motion a receiver left. Third down, here's Williams. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Here we go, set.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Hey, check that. Check up.
Coming left is Tracy. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Let's go now.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Setting up a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down from the red zone. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Ready.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. This throw is caught. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Trap goal 80. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Go.
Tracy. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
19 Tiger. Check go.
They'll pass on 3rd and goal. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Bears make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Getting right back to it after that interception. And this one's tipped and intercepted. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll come out throwing. He's got him. That's Tracy. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here we go, set.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. they're throwing it. Into the hands of Neighbors. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Go!
Throwing from the gun here. Connects with Johnson. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Has it at the 7. He has the New York touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Group B to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Williams to throw on 1st. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Chicago first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
79.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 19-18.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets 3 on the run, and now a couple of options for him on 4th down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. Carney's kick is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Starting from the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 3 on that gain. And the Giants will have a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
This is complete to Neighbors. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of the matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Let's go.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Nice punt here. He'll get under this fair catch at the 9. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Bears football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down. Now a give running right. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field and keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Giants football. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready?
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again. The rookie from Texas comes up with it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Half the 60, go!
They'll run here on first down. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
That one's complete, right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Design bootleg here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 31-yard play, and that will set up 1st and goal. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Working inside the red zone. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears go up by 12 in the 4th. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Bears offense, look at this. They haven't moved. They're going for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's got a man complete. And he's denied the goal line. They pushed him out at the 2, and that keeps 2 off the scoreboard.
14.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Returnable from the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No!
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
79 Broncos!
1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets this to Johnson. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go!
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Dropping back to throw. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing it again here. Neighbors with a catch. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Shotgun now on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Come on, set. Go.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And oh, he got it. Interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now we're on the counter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Back to the well again. And he'll get it up to the 27. The Giants using their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they're going to take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Looking for the back that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd and 10 now. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. But following his interception, he remains out there. Looks like he got banged up pretty badly on that play. They'll send someone out to look at him. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw is Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Bears moments away from their 4th win of the year. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Carney's kick is good. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To throw. Buys time, rolling right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Sideline throw reeled in by Neighbors. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Buffalo 18.
Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw it. Throw caught by his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, Handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Throwing now. He's got him. That's Tracy. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A conversion unlikely, but the offense is going for it. 4th and 13. Back to throw, needing a first. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they won't do it. So that falls incomplete on 4th down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Going to be a victory for the Bears as they drop to a knee here.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past.
Like damn, why I get a like urn? I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like why, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now. I ain't waiting no turn.